This is my T595 1998, and it came with the clip-ons, but oh man, they're just too extreme a riding position. I did know that when I bought it, and I did some research, so I knew that I could get the T509 top yoke. So that's what's there, T509 top yoke. And those clamps, I've tried different types of clamps, but you need to get the swept back ones. I noticed the conversion, the conversion you get from Germany has the clamps in a similar position. They're actually quite back on the yoke. And I didn't know that. The conversion is too expensive for me. It's nearly £300 delivered. That top yoke was £100 from Germany. It was just so happened to be from Germany. That's where I got it. And the clamps were 15. The handlebars were, what are they? Whatever, £20 or something. The other changes you have to make that are quite important is the brake cable. You can get away with it, but it does on the lift. It gets tight on the lift when you're accelerating. I mean, that even with a higher set of bars, if our bars were any higher, even taking the weight off the front wheel to get the wheel off would stress that cable out. So that's 2 inches longer, that brake cable. These control cables, there's a little clip that lives just at the right pin to get to, right underneath there, to gently clip that, and it'll release these, and that's enough. You don't have to do any lengthening. They're not too bad in the position. What it does do though is it pulls the blocks out from, you can see that because I've got rubber. I've put an inner tube around the block, mountain bike inner tube, because it does pull it out from underneath its protective shroud, so you have to kind of address that as well. I think you have to reroute these cables as well. I think this cable went inside the fork leg. I can't remember exactly where it went, because there's the loop for it. And you'll have to drill out the security bolts for this ignition. Probably better to unplug. I didn't unplug it. I did it on the bike, and it was a bit of a pain. But the ignition barrels come with security. They just have to be drilled out. There's no other way of getting them off. What else is important? Oh aye, mirrors. Your stock mirrors won't work because you won't see anything. These are CBR mirrors. All you'll see is your elbows. And if you lift your elbow up, and you can see what's going on. Just try to think of things, mistakes I've made that could help you. I think that's about it. It's the mirrors, the cables. You've got to sweep back. This has got to be swept back, because if it's not, if you put a straight clamp on it, what is happening is the bars are coming at a weird kind of angle for your hands, and it just doesn't feel right. Another thing you have to do is the reservoir. That's pretty straightforward. It's just a little tiny bracket that I've mounted on the clamp, the brake clamp. It's pretty straightforward to do that. What else do you have to do? Just try to think what else I had to do. I think that's about it. I mean, I did it the cheap way. You think about £150 plus the cable. Well, say 100 for the yoke if you can get it. T509 yoke. Clamps 15, handlebars 20. It's 135. Cable, the 2 inch longer brake cable was 30. It's 165 for the conversion. There's nothing else you have to buy. Mirrors, if you want to. You can still see out the stock ones, but you just need to lift your elbow up. That's all you have to do. On an open road it's okay, but in the town it can get a bit hairy. Can't see properly. But these CBR ones are adjustable. Anyway, I hope that's been useful. Can't think of what else I needed to do. I think that's about it.